Good evening, Final Fantasy fans, and welcome to a night of Final Fantasy action brought to you by us here at Epic Gaming. Tonight is our usual Tuesday night Final Fantasy tournament. We've moved our in-person events to the online space to help with social distancing. Thus, we're going to be using So we will be playing online. We have our first round about to begin. On table 1, the game we will be spectating is going to be Josh versus Nolan. Tonight we are joined by two wonderful commentators, Christian and Nick. I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. Hey guys, your voices are live. Do you want to introduce yourselves before we head into round 1?
Hello there, stream. It is I, Nick. I'll be one of the commentators tonight, and we also have Christian here.
Yes, I was streaming Magic earlier, so here I am again.
Excellent. Well, cool. With that said, looks like our table is just about set up, so we're gonna head over there and start our round 1.
All right, nice. So basing on what I've seen in the past tournaments, we have Josh versus Nolan. Nolan has been known to be running a variety of decks, but I think he might be running possibly his monster variant deck with like Arden and like Realm and all that jazz with Flandits and Mandragoras. Josh will be probably running something with like Fire, Lightning. I know he's been messing around with a lot of FF7 stuff too, so we'll see how that goes down.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up too much. I've just been kind of streaming Arena, so I'll be able to watch some games today and see some new stuff.
Yeah, get a feel of what's going around.
Because I was there for one stream, but I don't remember much of anything about it.
I remember Jason was piloting ninjas and how crazy that was.
Oh yeah, I remember the ninjas, and in fact, I believe there's a Japanese online tournament that ninjas got top 8.
Yeah, I saw the deck list. It's very interesting. I won't lie. Not completely sold on it, but would love to see it in action.
Triple Tyro and a Shantoto. I was like, huh, interesting. I mean, it makes sense because he needs to get his ninja that gives him all his colors. So that's probably why he plays the Triple Tyro, so he has more consistency to find it and get his ninja color on board.
Makes sense. It's also a really nice CX person.
Exactly, I was just about to say that.
So it looks like Josh will be going first. I'm wondering if they're waiting for the okay. Oh, yep, there we go.
Oh, I am not finding that game.
Oh, it'll be a Zandok. It will be one of the players. And the table name is literally just called Nolan. Oh, you got here. Cool.
Oh, I don't know how I got here, but I did.
He found his way. He found a way. So we have Josh gonna take the first turn. Just draw a card.
Right, we don't get to see hands. I'm like, alright, whatever we play it. I don't know yet. But now we do. We got turn 1 Jesse. It's pretty good. I wonder if he's playing 2-drop club.
Is it Fire Club?
The Earth one.
Oh, the Monster Pod one. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about the Opus one. 2-drop. Deal 2, gain 2k with another Final Fantasy 7 forward.
Watch out. Looks like he's playing Fire Earth. He's gonna be playing Shadow. Shadow has been seeing a lot of play this format from what I've been seeing.
Well, 3 is good, so.
Free is good. Get a, like, at best, he costs like 1 mana. Then like, at worst, he costs 5, obviously, but like, you generally get just good value off of him.
Yeah, like that's why Win's so good. Most everything they do is free.
They're gonna win then we got Nolan playing played a Pinel on his last turn here. Seeing Wind, I'm thinking maybe something akin to the Wind Lightning deck that was played in Masters, possibly. The Zool deck, if I remember.
Yeah, another sick lightning, wind, Cactuar as well. So it's like Dataluma, but without the protect. But
Yeah.
potential more base damage from just the several pings.
I think what also gives it an edge is that Wind Lightning inherently is just kind of a more aggressive deck. So you get a lot more of just being able to push better.
Sure, you get the clear board and swing in. And you also have Sakura for gas because you're just like Cactuar. I'll play Sakura. I'll give it haste, tap down your thing. That's okay.
I'm stitching a Tia Bolos for Fiona.
Wonder if he's playing Mono Wheat.
Just the straight mono wind. Oh no, we got a Class Knife Moogle in there, so he's probably playing Icewind. Might be playing that variant again with the Galdezes and all that jazz.
Yeah, I remember this deck list. Those big boys.
Beefy boys. He's gonna discard and gonna play Aerith.
Ooh, speaking of free, we got Aerith. Good. So good. So free.
Literally allowed him to extend a play there, or at least make a play to further his backup line.
Yeah, now he's at 2 forwards and 3 backups to his opponents too, and he still has decent amount of cards in. 3 is okay, he'll go to 5 on his next.
I think he's sitting. I think Josh is sitting pretty here with with that board state. Icewind usually needs to take a little bit before it can start setting out. Ditching the new Warrior of Light from Opus 11. I wonder if okay.
Oh, I see what he was doing.
I really hope he runs a certain dark card in that deck.
I was about to say, yeah.
No. Nolan's been hearing me talk around shop for a little bit.
Zoria.
Yeah, with that Warrior of Light, Zodiac just becomes one of the most amazing board clears. Well, in combination with that card. I don't know if it's super good and consistent. I won't lie, it's pretty funny. But yeah, Josh is just going to be able to get some good damage here.
Yeah, because Wind Ice is taking a little bit to get set up.
Yeah,
so he's just able to go in here for.
And Fire Earth has always had like this really good way of just being like kind of like mid-range consistent, where like they still get that pressure early, but they still kind of build up to the late game. Especially in Final Fantasy VII builds I've been seeing.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. You're gonna go for.
Did you just play Marlene's gonna add that Tifa back to hand?
So free.
So good.
I will play Cloud. I will play Tifa. I will move to combat. And win dice. Let me see that Shantoto.
Well, we don't know. No one does like to play a lot of multicolored decks.
That's true. Could be
You could
playing.
just random
Or
cast.
pass one.
But with
There's
Une
also
in
Cloud of Darkness.
but with Une and Wind Lightning, I'm expecting maybe Barthandelus plays to clear the board at this moment.
Did you say Wind Lightning?
Oh, Wind Ice. My apologies.
Oh, it's all good. So double check.
Yeah,
Had to do a double check.
it's gonna ditch Fiona, Une, and going for the 9 for the Yzmet.
Break the shadow.
Yes.
Then has to get over a 10k. He gets to activate Fina, or whatever her name is. Well, I can just scroll over to Fina during the upkeep, or activate, or
Yep.
you know what I'm trying to say.
I got you. That could get Yuzmat could get kind of annoying for Josh here pretty soon. Oh, he's gonna go into Nail. Get you another Cecil. I find Cecil a very interesting pick, especially in today's meta.
Yeah, I remember when Cecil was really good, but everything's just so big now and high in cost.
And I think like the only good matchup it's good against is probably the Loft matchup.
Yeah, and even then,
I feel like you just have better options out from that one.
now he's just super set up now. Plays on in the next turn, has Tifa.
I wonder if he's going to deal with the Yuzmat because this gives Nolan just a free break on killing the Nail. Unless, okay, he just wants to add the cards to his hand. Interesting.
Yeah, they were just trying to dig. Probably had nothing in hand. He wanted to try to at least get something, even knowing that Yasman's going to kill the Nail. And this also allows Yasman not to let him search his deck for anything with Fiona.
That is true. He's gonna play the Emperors. Sadly, 1 damage off from getting that effect.
So close. It was probably gonna stay up, right? There's no reason to swing in here. Or I guess let's see, he's at 3 damage. Oh, he's only at 3. I guess he can swing.
I think it might be better just to stay up, just to prevent further pushing to the late game.
He just wants to keep it because Earthfire, especially with Tifa, knowing Tifa's in hand with Zongan.
Yeah. Well, that Zongan can't give that Tifa haste specifically, but who knows? He might have the Earth Tifa.
He did. He had it in hand, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
I think I might be thinking of the 5-drop.
No, you're right. Yeah, there's too many Tifas to count. But not unwelcome. Yeah, especially he wouldn't want to attack with if he has Earth Tifa. Gotta make sure not to let Tifa get that special off on the Yuzmat. Oh, he's gonna swing in with the Aerith. Wonder if he's trying to offer a trade of some sort. He's gonna block with the Yuzmat. Aerith will be dead. So Vivi and Marlene can play Khusis. He's just gonna add Aerith back to hand, play Aerith again. Alright. Gonna move the Nail back to hand. Ditching a Sabin, ditching a Tifa, play Nail. Probably gonna take this time to kill off the Yuzmat with a Nail ability too.
Yep, just ditch some cards and pop his backups. Kill the Yasmat.
Nice.
Yep. Just sacking him off.
Very good.
Yep, he still has 5 cards in hand. It's not bad.
Gonna minus 2 backups this turn, but now he has Nail out on board. It's a scary forward to deal with, especially hitting the more later parts of the game.
Yeah, Nail's good.
Nails are good. Hammers are good. Make sure you have a hammer for your nails. Nolan seems to be sitting pretty alright though. He has 6 cards in hand, 4 backups, has Une online, so a lot of high potential plays could happen.
Yeah, it's meant to work for him.
Most definitely. Killing off, I think it was 2 forwards? Yeah, 2 forwards. Shadow and a nail. So that's some pretty big value there. Notice that Josh is running defend rear. Probably doesn't like facing against the Kadaj matchup, so.
Yep, you gotta play at least one of for. It messes with his Aerith plays.
That makes sense.
But at the same time, you also have Aerith to sack to kill Kadaj.
That's true. But I guess Fenrir is also a pretty fast answer. It's also just good answers to like Sephiroth, Veritas if you ever come into contact with it.
Not sure. It's probably a very Dark-centric format-ish. Just because you have really good Dark.
There's a lot of good darks.
Kadaj.
Yeah. There's some pretty good lights. I like Light Cloud a lot. Allows for like some really good setup decks if you build it properly. But again, it's all two in one zone. He's gonna just play Aerith and pass is what Nolan's gonna do. He's gonna set him up at 5. He's gonna play another Shadow.
Yeah, that Aerith is good. I'm surprised more people weren't playing it last week.
I had a deck for it, but interesting. He's taking Zagan over to Zac. Okay. Yeah, no, there was some really fun stuff you could do with that Aerith. Like, I think there's an Icewind Chocobo variant where you could play that Aerith instead. So you can add the Haste Chocobo back to your hand. And as we know, that Haste Chocobo in Chocobos is like one of the most like, it's like gold.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, getting 2 of them back feels nice. So swinging in with the nail here. Nolan's gonna get a Citra EX, which feels good. Getting probably back. What would see? Remember? Oh yeah, Diabolos is a pretty good card.
Yeah. Going back to our free talk.
Free.
Diabolos.
Wonder if he's gonna be playing any forward with that Diabolos next turn. Ooh, or if he has the other Warrior Light in hand. Wonder if he's got that spicy Zodiark play I was talking about.
That would be something. So it looks like he's playing Nigabranth and then grabbing the Barret for next turn, and just trying to overwhelm the board and then get more card advantage to just kind of clear over Icewind.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think Josh was able to hit hard enough, but there was a lot of prevention for him. So Nolan's sitting at 8 cards, 5 backups, and at a pretty prime position where you want to be. Like, got your damage online.
Yeah, 8 cards. There's a reason why we don't have a cap of 6 in hand. It's a cap of 5 because 8 cards sounds pretty nutty.
Pretty nuts right now. I would not want to be in Josh's shoes at the moment. Though I don't know how big his shoe size is, so I don't know if I would even fit.
I mean, he could, push for game next turn if Nolan just sets up lightly and then he just has a bunch of removal. So we'll see.
I feel like this is the turn where Nolan just clears board and sets something up for start pushing his way back into his moment.
Zodiarks for game. Doesn't even Warrior Light.
I dealt the 7 point of damage. I win.
So discarding a Scale Toad.
I think it's gotten to the point where it just doesn't matter at this moment.
He can also just go find anything he needs with Fina. But
Barthandalus? Okay, makes sense. It's gonna Barthandalus and probably get, use, yep, there it is. Probably targeting Branth into Shadow, then it's gonna Diabolos to Nail, then Barthandalus to Shadow on the Gabranth.
Yep. That's
Yeah, definitely what I thought. Was just gonna probably something similar. Was just gonna clear his front board, get a forward out, and he still has 5 backups, so at the ready. He's gonna ditch a Galacia. He's gonna play Sephiroth. Yes.
That is pretty brutal. Board clear and minus resources. While his opponent is now at 3 backups because he dealt with the thing earlier by removing 2 backups.
Dealing with the ease in it, yeah. This is gonna be tough.
Between Red 13 and Tifa. And if he has, if he wanted to, Ice Sephiroth special.
Would really just put him in the gutter. Gonna play Zac. Although, yeah, it's not too bad. No one did put too much damage on him yet, so.
Yeah, but yeah, Xandog also needs to be able to just keep tapping his backups each turn, otherwise they're gonna get frozen.
I feel like Fire Earth has enough like proactive plays where it doesn't have to worry too much about the Barthandalus effect. Well,
I'm just worried about the Sephiroth because he can Fina, go find Sephiroth. Sephiroth's back. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Oh no.
He has the power.
What happens when you're able to search your deck for any character?
Why does Twin get that ability?
You know, I wish I could tell you, dude.
Yeah, because at Xandog's end step, he'll be like, okay, activate Fina, Fiona, go search for Sephiroth.
Come play. Ooh, Barret.
I'm just playing to Barret.
Feels bad though, because I know Wind Ice really likes their Diabolos, but also Fire really likes their 5 cost forwards and up.
And he can just go look for Diabolos with Fina. Oh, he didn't.
You can't. Yeah,
Oh, is it during sorcery speed?
Oh no. He can do that, but you can only search for characters. You can't search for something. Yeah. One thing you cannot search for. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I'd run like Medine or an Arc.
Warrior Light.
It's gonna do Warrior Light ability. And targeting his Sephiroth. It'll gain 2k power.
Okay, I see. And like he hasn't taken a lot of damage yet, so he can afford to.
Well, also when Warrior Light comes into the field, the next damage he does is reduced. So, yep, it's gonna get that Sephiroth special going. It's gonna Shadow Flare.
Yes, one of my least favorite cards in the game. Actually, my least favorite card in the game. Not one of the.
It is the top. Special that says you just gotta replay the card for 3 mana. That's pretty good.
Yes, he is the captain now. Ooh, he's got that palm. Ooh, he's got that. The E free.
Got that. Ooh, he has a reaction.
Glacier?
Pandemonium.
Oh, Pandemonium.
It's gonna deal it 2k. And then
Flicker.
you have Flicker to Barthandalus. Gonna activate the Nello. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, Nolan's just gonna start driving this car. Just gonna sit in this driver's seat.
He's putting on cruise control, and he's here for a nice ride.
Yeah.
Josh got kicked out of the car.
he got curbed. He got sent to the curb.
He lost his license.
Unless he randomly is holding a Shantoto right now.
That would be the draw.
Sadly, I think the problem is, like, he's down 8 cards in the deck, so I'm pretty sure Nolan could just play the waiting game at this point.
Nolan can do whatever he wants. He can search the deck for any character.
Yeah, he really could just do whatever.
He has the power. He is good. Got a question, or shoot. Just check out the beat while Nolan resolves it. Aha! If you got a problem, you all solve it. Yep. When has it?
He's gonna play Citra. Gonna get back.
I'm assuming.
Pandemonium is another card I think was an insane card. Yeah, it's pretty strong.
It doesn't win, like, it's not. It's just that there's also Valifor, and that's what makes it even better. You get both of them, it's just like.
What I find interesting is that now a lot of people have been running, like, I have not been seeing a lot of, like, Windwater lists show up a lot recently, which you think would show up, like, a big amount, especially with all the support and stuff.
Well, that's because people are trying other things. They know when water works, so just pick it up when there's a tournament and do fine with almost no adjustments.
Cloudy Experts here, I don't think it's really going to do much. And deal 6 to something of his choosing.
Pandemonium. Yeah, so good. And then he's able to flicker with it's nice. Must be nice being an Icewind player.
Une is a very high potential ceiling card. It's a very
Une Citra. Okay.
feels good, man.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I mean, to be fair, Une does say 6 mana do nothing when you play it.
That's true, and then it just gets broken by a 2 mana monster card. It's just...
Yeah, dude. They play Mana Gore, you just sit there and go like, I'm never gonna have fun.
Well, my opponent let me set up. I just want to have fun. No fun, only gas. Swinging with the Aerith, okay.
Interesting.
Probably has like a Titan in hand. He's hoping for that block.
How I usually do it, deal feeling is I just kill everything he plays. The instant they target with ability, I'm like, that's cool. I'll just take care of it. It's gonna play Cloud. Killing the Barthanos. Ooh, nice. Won't have to worry about any backups getting frozen or gold.
And Josh is still playing a bucket fight.
It's not over. Ooh, and a Tifa.
Nice. So he's playing Both Tifas, huh?
Makes sense. Not only is it an appropriate color, you get the Zangan search off of it, and one of them has a special.
Yeah, that's true.
But sadly, Sephiroth's going to be able to Dolan freeze one of Josh's forwards this turn. And I'm pretty sure he's going to choose the Cloud, forcing the Tifa to block. And he still has the War of Light ability on to add to the stack, or the Penelo ability. Finish off the Tifa.
Yeah, also has 5 mana open and 6 cards in hand.
Oh yeah, don't. I'm well past the part where we're talking about resources. I'm like, the instant he cleared the board and played the Sephiroth, I was just like, yep. At that point, the resource game don't matter. The swing was just way too huge. Interesting. Is it during your main phase only? Oh, you can use it. Okay. Interesting. I would have been kind of patient with it, but I guess in case of any weird EX bursts.
I wonder.
I'm not saying it would be fatal, but like if something did happen, it takes a point of damage. And that might be able to put Josh back in the driver's seat, but still not looking good.
Yep.
It's gonna ditch. Oh, there's the easement.
Yes, man. That's so good.
He can't break his forwards, but he can activate all his characters. Oh, whoops. You don't dull your other ones. There you go. And search.
Yeah, it's like, I have established my board. Come at me, peasant. You gonna play something? I got a response for that. Let me just activate Fiota.
It's a Bramph onto the board. Now search his deck for whatever he can find.
Are we nil?
Nail.
Oh shit.
My shadow. Probably only the last search target left. Oh baby, there it is. Free search. This right here. This is disgusting.
That's pretty good. I'm still the wheel on my mouse is broken, and so I accidentally moved it a little bit, and so now the board is really tiny.
You're like zoomed all the way out, just like.
Yeah, I'm
think
trying
he's
to get
close.
back. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. Where would I be without?
You would have a very tiny board.
This is true. And it'd be slightly off to the left.
That's really annoying. Yeah, I can see how that would bother you. I did it and I was like, wow, that's really annoying for some reason.
Yeah.
It's gonna Vandalist, Pandemonium. Yep.
Yeah, the board is disgusting. And then does he? How many Sephiroths has he used?
He's used 2 of them, but he could be running the 3-cost back attack one, because I know people like to run it. It's a nice hand trap.
Yeah, that's true.
Not as good as Ash Blossom, but we don't talk about that one.
Yeah. So I believe some people are talking about not using it in this next format. And then Nibiru is actually one of the better.
Oh yeah, no, Nibiru is insane because everyone's just trying to combo off. And yep, it looks like Josh is just gonna take it from, or Josh is just gonna scoop from there. And it looks like no one will be our winner of Table 1. Oh, dude, Christian.
Yes, sir.
Did you see that new spell card they showed?
I do not.
Dude, it's insane. Okay, so like, if your opponent casts, or if your opponent does anything during your main phase the previous turn, or I think during your turn, you can activate it. It's literally either you get Pot of Greed, Force Sentry, or let's see, what was the other one? What was the
It
other-
has more.
It has another one. I forget. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Let's see. Let's see what's popping. Had another one. I can't think off the top of my head. Let's go see how Table 2 is doing.
Looks like it's a tight board at the moment. Although Brian's at 6 to Richard's 4.
Kadaj.
It's a
Kadaj
big
package
Sephiroth.
pretty strong. Oh, and it's Change of Heart.
Okay. What was the prerequisite again?
Your opponent just has to do something during your main phase. I think, essentially.
Okay, so they go Ash Blossom, you go fool.
Yeah, essentially. It's really dumb.
We've activated Anja. We've activated Vi. I was waiting for that. You were expecting Call of the Grave? No.
I'll draw 2.
And
I'll
then
fall.
I'll call the Grave.
Out for Century. Let me look at your hand. Goodbye.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Well, let's see. He does. Sabin does get the access to the ability to maybe kill one of these. Maybe. It's gonna get added back into Frida.
That's true. And then he has well, he also has Terra, so you can summon pings with that as well.
Indeed. Kind of ditch
Speaking of
Yang to
which.
play Frida. It's got 8 damage plus 2k. And I don't know if he has enough Ifrits in the break zone, but he might be able to get both abilities off.
And if he does, he can attack with Sabin and kill off the other thing too.
Yeah. Feels good. That Ice Sephiroth I was gonna add Dark Sephiroth to hand, which is spooky to late in this game. Oh, yeah.
Put the 2k on the Sephiroth, so now you can swing with this.
Well, Sabin's only 7k, but I'm assuming he got a Frida's ability off, so yep.
Oh yeah.
Gonna add Dark Sephiroth to hand, but he has to take a damage here. Took out a Renoa, that's pretty important for his next turn about to come up. Actually, don't think Richard would have enough resources. Gonna play Dark Sephiroth.
I
I don't know what he's gonna choose to break here. Probably Saban, honestly.
Yeah, Seedman is a good choice.
Makes me wonder if Brian's running Prompto. Be a nice answer to this.
Richard could also Sephiroth special,
Oh,
which he did.
you said it, not me. Whoosh.
That's pretty good. And a backup, right?
Yep. Sephiroth to Sephiroth. We've seen a lot of Sephiroths.
Oh, I was looking away for a second. I was looking at DMs, and he had his own Sephiroth. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, this is Sephiroth to Sephiroth. I wonder if we're gonna see a Sephiroth to Sephiroth. Nope, that's Cabran.
Well, we could get the Sephiroth.
Could get a Sephiroth. Sadly, not the 4-cost Sephiroth. Bless, not the 4-cost Sephiroth.
That's true. We can get the 7-cost. Or the 8.
It would be interesting here.
Shucks. You know, at least this way, you'll have to hear card flicking.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of people don't like that. But for the people who do, I'll flick some cards into the mic for y'all.
Just for you.
It's just for you. Wonder if we'll see an Octaslash coming from Brian. That'd be pretty strong right now. He's gonna ditch a Monk and tap 2. Play a Yang.
Yang into no Ursula. Sad. It's a really good back and forth game.
It is. Brian, if he wants to, he can play the patient game and try to wait until he decks out Richard. Or he could just try to build a board and wait to get Richard out of nowhere. Really depends on who wants to do what here. Just a sign to pass. Play patient.
They just want to risk dying out of nowhere.
Makes sense.
He did 5, so. And against fire, he can't. Against like fire or something aggressive, being at 5 is the same as being at 6.
Essentially, yeah. Gotta ditch 2 monks here? Or just 1 monk? Play monk.
Or you just have to like play like that because you assume like you might have the haster in hand and get the extra points of damage. Just point the board. Yeah, that monk is sweet.
That monk is actually pretty pretty sweet.
Glad they're releasing more support for that.
It's fun to see job-based tribe stuff that isn't like too
As long
ridiculous.
as long as we don't have the Yu-Gi-Oh effect where archetypes just become the thing, and then you have to play,
An archetype.
yeah, like dark ones. Or, I know they're not, or dangers. There we go, dangers, Salamangreat. You know,
Yeah, I feel you. I think Richard tried a Kusif here, but Brandon didn't want any of that. Makes sense. There's some pretty dangerous cards right now.
that's a no from me.
But it does put Brian back on a backup.
Yeah, but if he ends Richard this turn, it doesn't matter. He has 3 cards in hand and 2 potential attackers. So if he has a dude
Yep.
or a removal,
Yeah,
Protect
kill
him.
spell or something. Which I know Brian's version of this deck does. Ursula is even just a kill option, but who knows? Interesting. Ophelia to play another monk. Interesting. Gonna. Oh, he's gonna do the monk ability. Makes sense. Oh, but I hope he doesn't forget about Jonah Bot's ability. Backups don't deal damage to the forwards your opponent controls, or to what you control.
Yeah.
But in response
That's
anyway, Richard's gonna do Gabran special to sentence the Yang. I'm gonna go over there real quick. I'll be right back. Let's see, where am I? Cool.
There it is. There's the good breath. So, probably time to rewind.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Welcome back.
I am back.
Yeah, that must have been very awkward for Brian because looks like they stayed with it.
Mm-hmm. Brian has been a person who's mostly, if he messes up, he decides to go through the mistake. Very honest.
He is. He's a good man.
He's a good man.
I miss him and everyone else at the store.
A Mist Dragon? Probably just hit the break, I guess.
He's trying to draw. Okay, yeah, he's just looking for something then. Just getting rid of the yard. Get one further deep. Even though he has 4 cards left to deck.
I don't think Brian knows that you can just remove all of it, but that's cool, I guess.
I was about to say, I'm like, is there an easier way to do this?
I'm pretty sure you could just remove it all from the break zone. You just need to bring up the break zone. I think it's in the top right. But you know what? He's already in the middle of it, so get him, Brian. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not scrolling up that text box. Yeah, backup Jonah bot's pretty good. I
Yeah.
know a lot of ice decks like to play it when they want to secure better boards.
I do not like Joan Labot at all. She is another one of my least favorite cards. Also in ice. That's only because I play Lulu decks.
He believes in the Lulu. He's
I
just
do
waiting for-
believe in you. But then they just keep printing easy access removal to 5 drops, and I'm like, okay. And just it's just too slow because
And this-
it doesn't do anything when it.
And it's when you 5-cost Oron and you look at him, it's like, ha! Now you can't do anything.
Got him.
Got him. Or you Tama it in when they're not, and they're just like, I just wasted the resource on it. You're like, yeah, you did.
But right now in my deck, I'm essentially just playing Reanimator.
I like it. I like it.
So I'll kill your Braska. Alright, I'll bring it back. I'll kill your Dolita. Okay, I'll bring it.
It's getting the Emperor out. Gets Dolan free something. It's nice.
Oh.
Dolan frees it saving.
Must have removal spell for the Sephiroth.
No, it's because he doesn't want Sabin to swing next turn.
Oh, to break the Gabranth, I got you.
Yeah, it looks like Brian's just gonna play. Hopefully, try to be patient about this and wait it out.
Yeah, because Richard has 2 cards left in deck. So it's 2 turns and
He does have 5 backups though, and he does. He will have 6 cards. Maybe he'll be find an answer. Though, if Brian just outright kills this Gabranth right now, I think he gets it.
I think he's just passing.
Oh, got access to Sephiroth. That might be it from here.
Yeah, and there's Sephiroth. Get rid of the Sephiroth. Swing in for game. Unless Brian has removal, but he might have. He would have used it on the Gabranth, I think.
Yeah, you use on the Gabranth and just swing the Sephiroth. Maybe he's just a nice guy.
Gabranth for game.
I was out there like,
Huh?
there's the Sephiroth that he wanted. Feels bad. That was a good game between both though. Very close indeed.
It was a nice back and forth, but Richard was able to see what he needed. Get that Sephiroth. So good.
Gonna take this time to go get some water real quick.
Welcome back.
I am back.
Yeah, those are some pretty good games there.
They were indeed. They were pretty back and forth, honestly. At the last bit there.
Yeah, Ice just doing work.
Yeah, man. They gave Ice some pretty good tools to play with this set. And the dark cards this set are pretty strong.
Really strong.
Yeah. Wonder what our new parents are. You got Nolan and Lyndon on. Oh, hello there, Brian.
Hello there, gentlemen. I just
Oh, yeah,
kept
goodbye.
giving that game away multiple times. That's what I get.
I was like, these are some very interesting moves.
Yeah, I just didn't want to win it, you know.
I see.
I call it the Franz effect.
Mhm.
What was going on over on table 1? What deck was Nolan on tonight? Some version of Realm?
He's actually playing Ice Wind.
Oh, that's different. That must be what he played at the RBA Cup.
Mhm. Or attempted to play at the RBA Cup.
Before the world became ruined.
Nah, the servers just couldn't handle it. It's all good.
Hopefully that will be fixed this next time around when we have a big event.
Indeed. So it looks like we got Nolan versus Lyndon, table 1. Got Icewind going against, I don't know what might come out. Lyndon has been playing, I think, either WAF or Fire Ice 6 has been the things I've seen him play, but who knows what he'll be piloting tonight. Alright, cool. Players have taken their mulligans and all that. Looks like Lyndon will be the one going first. Oh,
Spicy.
Ayame, that makes me think samurais. Intriguing. Yup,
Oh,
definitely a
samurais
samurai.
indeed.
It's got a Saz. Not gonna lie, Cyan's a pretty cool card. I don't think it's strong enough to be played in maybe a competitive meta, but we'll see. Maybe I'm not.
The samurais, man.
Christian, if someone sits down across the table from you with samurais, what's your reaction?
Yeah, no, it's just silence.
Just straight silence. Not Shantoto.
You know, I actually went against samurais twice when I went to the Earth Crystal Cup.
Thinking emoji. Interesting. Lennon decided to add a 3-cost free to his hand. Definitely wanted to. I would probably consider it the best single E-Free.
That is pretty good. It's 3,000 or sorry, 8K and then protect your D.
Plus 2 to your Fire Forge. Yeah, dude. It's some beefy boys.
You've definitely blown me out with that card before.
Woo! Oh, dang. Just straight playing to Une. Turn 1.
Let's go.
Who wants pure
Believe.
value?
He wants to get that engine started right away.
Ooh, so the Warrior of Light, I'm really interested to see what his deck is going to do now.
So far, he's been using it just as a way to beat over things,
Yeah.
from what I've seen. I'm really hoping he's running a Zodiark in that deck. Or heck, I'll take a Neo Bahamut at this point. Or just a 4-cost EX Bahamut. That'd be fun, but I don't think that's what we'll be seeing. Lynn is just going to play with Lebro this turn. Pitching to E-Free he searched for. I won't lie though, Samurais get really beefy for no reason. Almost sometimes even like stronger than Warrior Blades.
Yeah, they'd be huge.
It is fairly vulnerable to one board wipe, though.
It is. It can lose a lot of steam. But
I'm
Cyan,
assuming.
Cyan adds a lot of like things the deck kind of wants. Gives it more ways to kill things, and it gives them better EX and more searchers. But just a cool Caspel here and chill. Nolan played Aerith on his turn.
That your gas was so good. For fire needed.
It's a very nice card in certain matchups. Honestly though, sometimes it just feels like Braska just deals with everything.
That's fair.
I like that it's another cheap fire FCC searcher for Northstalin. You don't have to worry about the expensive one. So you got Meath and you have it. That's all you really need.
Makes fire wind a little better too. Because now it has it on curve. Just go the whole Northstalin and the wind guy, but instead you go into Jugassel.
Yeah, cool.
He's playing Citra, getting Pandemonium back to hand.
Makes sense.
Value play.
Oh, is a 1-mana backup.
He's at 3 cards in hand and 3 backups, 1 Citra. Fire still has 7 cards. Fire's turn.
That feeling when Fire randomly just has the ability to store cards. Feels good.
You play Shadow and then play a 2-drop backup.
That would be a pretty good turn right here.
Shadow is just such a strong value play right now. Doesn't matter the deck that's playing it.
It's just generally a good card. I honestly think it's one of the best legends to come out of the set.
Do I put it in Lulu?
It's not bad. You're gonna play any 2-cost backup you want. Plus, you technically get a look at your top 5 for another one. Gets a Dodaluma on board. Ooh. And gets the Cyan trigger. Ooh.
Oh, that's juicy.
Mm.
It's just how he drew it up.
And he has a 9k Dodaluma on the board. That's nothing to scoff at. But I know Wind Ice, and they got Barthandelus for some pretty good board clears. We'll see how everything gets taken down.
Barthandelus is a scary card.
It is a scary card. It'll scare you with Une. It'll scare you with Pandemonium.
It usually deals with the board state and then says to the opposing player, "You must deal with me now if you ever want your things to be unfrozen." Certain decks, though, doesn't really matter quite as much. The rushdown decks, they won't be hurt quite as much by it.
I definitely do think it's good against, in more that ability specifically, is good against in, like the control matchup. But when you're kind of like more on the upside, because if your opponent just can't play anything, they're just kind of like sitting, and they just lose a lot of tempo. It's gonna play to go Setsu here. Gonna go search for Hien. It's gonna be left with 6 cards in hand. Makes you wonder if he's gonna play a 2-cost backup to finish up his backup line. I wonder if he just runs the Samurai backup. I mean, I would. It's way too valuable in that deck.
You know, I think this is the first time I've ever seen the 3-cost Samurai played outside of Limited. But it makes a lot of sense in this deck.
Cyan is actually a pretty good card if you take the time to read it.
Oh, Cyan, I meant the 3-cost standard unit Samurai
Oh yeah,
that gets buffed at 0.5.
it has damage 3 and damage 5. Yeah, but Cyan kind of enables you to just play that card, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks like is he just gonna? He's gonna. No, he's discarding Frida for CP. He's gonna ditch a Braskas too. He's gonna play a Marsh. There you go. 4-cost Marsh. Haven't seen that Marsh in a while.
I'm wondering if he's playing the new 3-cost Sabin in this deck too, because that synergizes really well with the Cyan and the Braskas. Plenty of board clear that way.
I would not be surprised if he's running a Final Fantasy 6 package in this, the Cyans and everything. He's gonna get a Samurai. Sadly, cannot get Princess Sarah. Just gonna pass turn. Just gonna chill out.
Sephiroth.
Just lay it out there.
I wonder if he has another Sephiroth in his card in hand.
Or does he have the card to be able to play the Pandemonium?
Oh, right. And he just gets the flick of the Sephiroth.
He's gonna ditch Samurai. And Terra.
Problem is, once Linden's at 3 points of damage, there's no way that Sephiroth is getting through that Dataluma.
Oh, there's a way. It just depends if no one plays another cop. He plays 2, I think. So he might, if he draws into it. Linden's gonna tap out. Oh, there's the Vermilion Bird.
There's the Sephiroth removal.
Probably gonna cast 3 cost Ifrit now. Oh, 2 cost Ifrit. Interesting.
I'm really liking this deck so far. Very high synergy. A little bit different take on Mono Fire than what we've seen recently.
It's gonna swing with the Dataluma. Damages a Pinella. Keeping a Marsh up. Owen's only at 3 backups too. Nope, he's now at 4. But this gives Linden time to build some pressure up on his side. Interesting, no one's going for the swing here. I guess he could board clear once he's decently set up, so he doesn't have to worry too much about taking some melee damage.
Either that or is like a Citra in hand as well.
I'd rather just not swing at that point. No
Yeah,
reason
there's-
to activate. Then it's just gonna go straight into attacks. Gotta swing with the dot a little. Swinging with the marsh. Oh, there's the Zodiac. No! The dream play.
We shall call Lyndon the Dream Killer.
And ditch interceptor. And get Hien onto the board.
So big.
Oh, we got Cyan onto the board. Currently, Samurais will be dealing 3k for each time they swing. And he gets to go search for another Samurai.
I can see this spiraling out of control real quickly.
If Nolan can't answer this board right away, yeah, it's gonna get dangerous real quick. But he has Barthandelus and Pandemonium, and that could literally clear this entire board. And that would make Lyndon, honestly, sad. No one's gonna do Lyndon dirty if he has it. Heck, he can just go search it. He has Fiona. Oh, there's one. And I'm pretty sure he still has a Pandemonium in hand. You hate to see it happen.
That's some pretty good synergy right there. Yep. That's so good. Just being able to recur Pandemonium and then bounce Citra.
I hope it's a different Pandemonium. Okay, cool. Yeah. No one could probably see like, oh, I could see how people online would probably think I'm cheating. Gonna activate that, and he can activate another Pandemonium trigger. What I find interesting is why didn't he just target the Barthandelus? He would have cleared board, right? Yeah, this way you don't even clear the board. Only deal with.
Alright, over on the YouTube side of the stream, I have placed my deck that I was playing in round 1, the Monks deck. There is a list to the FF decks link for you there, Team Outcast.
Tap 2, play Emperor.
No extra value out of that Emperor.
None indeed. Very
Doesn't need
intrigued.
it, though.
Very intrigued. Surprised no one just didn't clear out board outright. So this way, no, Lyndon's still allowed to put in some extra pressure in. It's gonna take time to enter combat. Swing without a Luma.
What's your overall opinion on Dataluma?
Dataluma? It's pretty good, honestly. A lot of cards get a. Well, either A, you run it in a deck with a lot of EX bursts, so sometimes you just get that extra free card out of it. And secondly, it's just a solid forward. 2 mana 8K is nothing to scoff at, especially with Brave and Can't Be Dulled. Some decks just can't deal with that sometimes.
It is a very good counter to the Remnant package right now.
It's going to play another Cyan onto board. Yeah, I don't know why Nolan just didn't deal with everything. You would have had less pressure on him. I guess he really wanted to play the Emperor, I guess.
He was trying to get backups onto the board while still keeping some cards in.
I guess to keep Une triggers going.
I'm gonna assume.
Shrug.
Maybe he's just deciding to punt the game away like I did.
Cyan was able to search out Ayame too. Ayame at 5 damage is nothing to like scoff at.
Ayame at 5 damage is
10k Brave is so spooky. And let's not go by the fact that you also have LeBro going into it. He had a spooky forward.
spooky.
No one could either have another Barthandelus, or he could have Fina. Fina would be pretty good here. Fina with the Pandemonium. Start Scale Toad, Pandemonium. Oh,
You going big,
That's a-
Tina? Nope, he is met.
Playing the big boy. Tapping everything, and now he gets free searches on his activate step.
yeah, it's good, but they need a little something extra.
Yeah, he is at 5 damage.
Diabolos is interesting, but I think I know what he's going for. He's gonna probably make Dataluma 1k, and then he's gonna replay the Citra. Or replay the Citra and get back Pandemonium. Yeah.
That would make sense. And then go
It's a-
with-
Gets a Pandemonium and gets to keep up Fiona. For a Fiona search next turn. You know what's really funny? Cyan can take that Yzmed on next turn.
That is terrifying.
That is hilarious. Because Linden can just play Diame, and Cyan will target the Yzmed for 3k. Be like, let's go. It's like, I was born for this. But Nolan does have his engine going. He can now search off the Fiona every single upkeep. But will it matter? We're about to find out.
Alright, that'll probably help if people want to take a look at that deck list. I tell that this monk is on fire, and it is now no longer private.
How did he get on fire?
Sorry, fire.
Oh, fire.
Yes, very Alicia Keys.
It's gonna go 4 here. It's gonna get another Yan. Just a 4 mana 10k
That's the
before it was cool. I
easy
think
seeing these lowly samurai be bigger than the Category 7 cards.
I'm surprised he didn't decide to just put Yame here. Would it be able to push with the Marsh as well? Force him to block with the Izumet by swinging up to Cyan? Oh, actually, he doesn't need to. I forget. Heian's ability makes it so all your forwards gain plus 1k when the Samurai swings. Oh, and the Ifrit.
That's gross.
That's pretty good.
And the Cian will be brave.
How's Cyan brave?
From the Heian?
No, Heian only gets
Oh, no,
brave.
no. Oh, JK. I don't know these cards. I'll just shut up now.
Don't listen to Brian. He's in team. Kappa.
I'm just so used to these universal buffs on cards like that. You can tell I've played Samurai quite a few times.
Is that the only thing you played?
Samurai, you know, what do Scions do? What do Cadets do?
I only know Samurai.
Oh, EX burst. Emperor. Ooh, that's gonna save him. Get a Dolan freeze on the Marsh. And this also gives Nolan an ability to go search the Barthandelus. That one EX burst might have just saved him this entire game.
That EX boost was huge.
He's gonna get the Fina.
Fina, Pandemonium, there we go.
For some reason, I thought you were going to go Fina Las Vegas.
That's a reach.
Fina Las Vegas.
Yeah, no.
I don't know, I think it works.
Man, if Lydon was able to set up the Interceptor, this deck would have so much push. He's gonna play the Fina. Just taking back that play.
Rewind.
I think no one wants to take a second to think his play here.
Either that or he wants to go back to Opus 10 because these Opus 11 Samurai are just too good.
Oh, how would you rewind it to Opus 4?
I know you absolutely hate Ishtola, but I have to have Iloa in my life.
I mean, go back to 4 so that we can play through 5, 6, and 7.
Well, I mean, we just got the 7 remake. Anyone have a cricket soundboard?
Yeah,
I have T-Mobile.
This has officially become the worst. Okay, so think about Linden's deck, but what if he were to add Light Rain to it?
I don't think he needs it.
I don't think he needs it either, but what if?
I
That would be
mean,
scary.
That's a
Your
no
deck
from me.
That's a no from him.
I wonder what light cards he's playing besides the Princess Sarah. The Princess Sarah makes perfect sense as another backup buff.
I mean, technically, he doesn't have to run another light card.
This is true.
Princess Sarah just become. Princess Sarah will just become fire, and then he can just play like. Honestly, in a deck like this, I could see definitely, yeah, like any of your standard dark stuff, like Kadaj, Sephiroth. I can't think of any light card you'd play at the moment in that deck. You could play Rain, but I don't think it's
Pearl's
needed.
Valkyr.
Where's Valgar? You skip your battle phase.
Who
You've
needs
gone too
Kadaj when you can just remove the whole break zone?
Christian, you've gone too far. You're a madman.
It's like, oh no, they're about to kill me. I'm like, oh, I'll just make it so he can't attack.
Alright, here's what we do.
Flicker with Une.
I'll mill myself out, but you'll never hit me.
Alright, what's he gonna grab with this Citra? We know there were some pandemoniums there earlier. Did we see any, the Diabolos. But can Nolan cast it? Yes, he can.
He can, but he has to ditch the other 2 cards in his hand. Which makes me
Yeah,
wonder,
but-
I don't know what he's going to be able to do off this.
Keeps him alive, though.
He's going to ditch the Birth Analyst, then he's going to play the Fina.
Oh.
He's going to activate all his characters.
Alright, so this
assuming.
lets him block the Hien and get a tutor search off the Fina next turn.
After Fiona, yeah.
Or Fiona.
Double 1 cost Ifrits. Kill!
Offers handshake.
Nolan types best freeze choice on Glacia ever. Yeah, not gonna lie. Found it interesting on that one.
Freezing, discard a card. I mean, it's basically the same thing, right?
Well, he dealt 7 to the Cyan, so I was thinking he's just gonna ditch a card. But I guess he had some other thought process in the middle of it, and then it got conjoined with everything, and then it got weird.
He pulled a Christian.
I was about to say.
He was just that Nero 2k off. And Christian, I can't even see how you'd play Nero on this client. And that's why you're only commentating. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, I can't see me playing my deck on this client. Because of how many times I activate Lulu, act and use effect, can use it. Return this back to hand, add this, and shuffle.
Cards feel better when you can organize them in your head and on the field at the same time. It's gonna play the Iroha. It's gonna get the Afrita out there. Don't know if you have enough Ifrits for both effects, but this is still rather strong no matter what. It's gonna deal 8k?
Oh,
It
looks
gives
like he
4.
does have enough for both.
It's gonna kill the Fina. But I like that little warp effect. It's gonna swing in with the Hien.
There's going to be one very dead Citra.
Oh, I just thought of a really dumb joke, but I'm not gonna say it.
No, that's what this devolved into the second I joined.
So you remember when Nolan said rewind, right?
Yeah.
And Lyndon's playing Samurais.
I'm not following.
You think he was trying to get back to the past? Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
Alright, Nolan only has one card in hand, so this isn't gonna do it.
Orphan. Spooky.
Oh, because he can flicker it.
No, he can't. He only has one card in hand.
I mean, not right now, but I mean, he's playing it because he can flicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
Orphan can do some things.
And unfortunately, at this moment, Nolan is basically dead.
Oh yeah, no, it's over. Yeah, no. Terra says it's over. Said. Nolan has a response. He's gonna ditch his bomb and deal 2 gold. Okay. DQ.
Yes.
Boom.
Resolves.
The judge has spoken. Oh man, we got the 2-cost samurai back up. Yes.
One cost free, baby.
That card is so good.
A lot of yeah.
Well, does it resolve? It looks like it does resolve.
Sadness always resolves.
There's no
No,
getting around it.
Sadness actually has split seconds, so you can't even react to it.
Sadness on the stack, it has per second. Oh.
GG's to both. Oh my gosh, I'm getting out of here.
So many reactions. Are you gonna jump over to table 2 and watch that?
We can, as if it's still going.
I do believe it is. As they have not reported anything yet.
Let's go take a look at what's popping. Always to like one card in this deck. This man's is.
Deck 3.
Deck 1.
Good old Richard.
I don't know what we exactly stumbled on, but I think it's probably Richard's turn? Question mark?
Yeah, one more minute. I'm gonna call Slope.
Guys, are we watching the Final Fantasy VII Remake?
I'm playing it.
Are there gonna be spoilers?
Not that I'm gonna say.
Okay, then I'm good. Wait, Grant's not in that game.
I mean, Tyro isn't in that game. VV isn't in that.
Wait, we're not playing title? So, title, like, 7 has to be the hands down best deck by far at this point, right?
Oh yeah, the actual little support it got this set must mean it's like ridiculous. You can literally take that deck in any direction now.
It just got a whole deck's worth of support in this set.
Yeah, you have a 1-mana cloud, so you can just tutor your deck. If you
Yep.
play Jesse.
You literally have birthing pod.
Oh man, Sephiroth is happening. This is what happened to me, except for me, I just gave the game away.
All I has to do is pass.
Yep.
But what if he decides to play Viking and it kills the Viking?
I did that to Ben. No, I was winning but then I remembered, oh, so I did 10k to his Viking so he could draw a card and lose the game with the Cactuar.
I remember doing that when Earth Water was the meta, Earth Water monsters, and my opponent had a Cleon, but they also had 2 cards in decks. I was just like, I'll cast a summon, I'll pass.
All right, now a question for the stream god himself. With Richard losing, we now do only have one undefeated for the evening. Are we going to be going to a 3rd round, or are we going to be calling it at 2? And now
we are going to end up calling it now. It does end up with a lot of awkward tiebreakers and whatnot, but for the sake of making sure everyone can go to bed on time and whatnot, we're going to call it here because we do have an uncontested winner with Linden being 2-0.
Sounds good. I'm glad I was able to join the shenanigans here over in commentary for one game.
Yes, we really appreciate you, all 3 commentators. You guys, we really appreciate you guys commentating.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
All right, well, good night to our commentators. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I could barely hear. Is it done?
Yeah, we're done.
And that is going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you much, everyone, for tuning in and supporting the stream. We appreciate the support we've been getting over the last few weeks as we've moved all of our events into the online space to help with social distancing. It's been able to keep us going, at least in the short run, as we adjust our business and models to make sure that we can continue doing what we do for our community and for our community and our local players. So, one last time, we've been Epic Gaming, a card store and venue space here in Portland, Oregon. We host tournaments throughout the week for a variety of different card games. We've moved all of our tournaments and regular events into the online space to help with social distancing. We want to be able to keep our players connected and our communities together while still keeping them far enough apart such that we can follow social distancing. So thank you much, everyone, for tuning in and supporting the stream. Hope to see you guys in future streams. If you're interested in checking out any of our tournaments, especially these online tournaments, there is no barrier to participating. All you have to do is have a connection. So if you're able to watch this stream, you're able to participate in these events. We have Discord links in the descriptions as well as on that top bar you saw when we were playing games. So if you want to say hello there, join up our Discord, and then you'll be able to enter into some of our online tournaments. Once again, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Congratulations on Linden for taking tonight's tournament, and thank you to all our players for showing up and participating. Enjoy your night, everyone.